Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Gloria Parra, and today I have a very special layout to share with you using the For the Record collection by Simple Stories. This collection, friends, is perfect for documenting your everyday life, to document, like to make a year in review type of album. It has tons of months, dates, so it's perfect for that. But today I'm going to show you how it works beautifully for school memories too. So I'll be highlighting a proud moment of my daughter making it to the honor roll, and I walk you through the process of putting together a meaningful layout that captures that special milestone. So I want to show you this collection really fast. I love the numbers here, like this just screams school for me, and we get a bunch of fun elements that can work for school too. I love the florals in this collection. I will be creating another layout using these ones. I really like the florals that you get on the ephemera pack. This one would work perfectly for school memories too. Of course, Simple Stories create the most beautiful tags, and these just, I need to cut them apart and create something. These bold lines would make a beautiful layout as well. We get lots of typing machines, cameras, and like I told you, beautiful months elements that would work perfect for a month in review or a year in review type of project. And here you get a glimpse of the colors, the stickers, and you see notebook scissors. I just love it. So let's dive in and let's start creating our layout. So friends, these are the photos that I will be using. This is my oldest daughter. She's here with the principal, and they had like a showcase where they honored the students that made it to the honor roll. Here we are the three together, really proud of her, and here she is. So this was a very proud mom moment. She worked really hard. This was the first year that she could enter for the honor roll, and she made it. So we couldn't be prouder. And this happened actually 2 weeks ago, so the memory is really fresh. And as soon as I opened this collection to work with it, that was the memory that just had to be scrapped. So let me know in the comments, do you have any favorite school memories that you've documented, or maybe a school memory that you would like to document with this collection? I would love to read some of those, and we can start creating our layout. So I'm gonna use this one for my background, and I just have to use this one here. So the first year that they can enter the honor roll is 3rd grade, and she's in 3rd grade. So I really want to maybe find a way to highlight number 3, or I just think that would work perfectly. I also want to bring in some of this yellow and just create a strip here, like a band in the middle, in the lower part, that will tuck below my florals here. Whenever I get this kind of papers that have the florals in a corner, I just love cutting, fussy cutting with my craft knife, make a little dent here so I can put in the papers. So that's the first thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut the strip, and I'm gonna cut my paper. Okay friends, I have my 2 pattern papers cut. The yellow one is cut at 5.5 by 10 inches. And the number 1 is cut at 4 7/8 by 10 inches. So the idea is to adhere the numbers. Try leaving the borders without any adhesive so we can tuck things under if necessary. So leaving like a 1/4 of an inch on the 2 borders. Adhere your numbers on top of the yellow. And that's gonna be tucked under this part here. So I'm gonna cut, I just eyeball my piece and I make a little mark with a pencil. So I'm gonna mark the floral, the blue floral on the top and the orange one in the middle. And I'm gonna use my craft knife and a little cutting pad here to protect my table. And I'm gonna cut all around that so I can tuck in my paper. Okay, so let's do that. When you're cutting, friends, don't worry, this doesn't have to be perfect. Just leave a border, a blue border all around your pieces and just go slowly as best as you can because we're gonna tuck that paper under and try not to get in the very difficult places. Just make cuts that are easy to the hand and they're gonna look good when the pattern paper is behind it. Okay, I really like that this collection has a very like academic feel. The primary colors in it just give it a very nice look for school themes. So if you don't document your year, I don't do Project Life. I just create 12 by 12 layouts that go in my yearly albums. So I just want to make this collection work because I think it is such a beautiful one. And I have so many memories from my daughter, so many school memories, right? And from myself as well. So it's gonna be a good one to use for that. Okay, so you see I'm just separating. Sadly, my craft knife is not that sharp, so let's see if that's enough. You see? So you don't have to be perfect, friends. It's gonna work. If you want to cut a little more, you can. Just maybe I'm gonna make a little cut there until the floral falls here. I think it's gonna look better. So it's approximately at 2¼ inches where I want my pattern paper to lay here. Okay, and we're gonna start arranging the photos and the elements. Okay, for my photos, I've gone ahead and I've added a very thin border with a grid pattern paper from the 6x8 paper pad, just to create a little contrast with the number paper and make my photos pop out a little. I also added a thin 1mm foam to the chipboard frame just to make that photo be like the main one, my hero photo. Okay, so we can start now, move on to our title and our embellishment clusters. For that, friends, I have a couple of fun things here that could work. Okay, so I'm gonna create one cluster up here. I'm gonna create another one down here, and I'm gonna embellish this little tag to create like a visual triangle. For that, I will start using this piece from the journaling tag, and I'm gonna place it under the number piece of pattern paper. I'm also bringing in this like notebook sticker from the sticker sheet. And whenever you're creating your clusters, friends, a little trick is to put your layers behind different papers. Okay, so the first one is layered on behind the numbers paper, and the book is layered behind the yellow. Okay, I haven't did here anything yet. I'm just looking at the placements and playing with that. So what I want to incorporate are all the colors just to make sure that everything's balanced out. Down here, I want to create down here, I want to create a little shelf for my title. And for titles, we have tons of options that I want to share with you. So you can help me out a little on what we can use here. Now let's move on to look for options of titles. On the chipboard stickers here, I love the details. And I was thinking of maybe adding it here or adding it down here. But something doesn't click and I'm not 100% sure that I like that. Another little thing that I want to add and that this collection has lots of it are this like clips, you know, so I want to add it up here. I added some foam that I want to adhere later, but just let's leave it there until we're sure of it. So I have this other option. So I have the memories foam sticker, and you get tons of options here, friends. We have live documented that would work great, or capture the moment, life and photos. We've got lots of beautiful options here, but I also love creating my own titles with my own words. And for that, Simple Stories has these color vibe foam stickers, foam alphabet stickers that work great to create your own titles. Okay, so I'm gonna try out and using my line guide ruler. This is a American Craft product, if I'm not wrong. And I'm gonna place it down there. Okay, so I love that it brings out that honor roll word that I want to make sure that I include. And I'm loving how that's looking. I would like to incorporate something here maybe. And of course, something at the top that can like guide the eye throughout the layout. So let me see what we can use here. I was thinking of a little camera. I think it was this one. Because of course, this moment was so worthy of taking photos and it was the perfect memory. Also, I think I would switch this photo here. And that way I have the white space in the photo to place a little embellishment. So if you ever have the chance to work with that, try to look for white space in your photos. If the orientation in the photo works, and you can switch them up to put what you want. I'm not sure about this. It's a little big and maybe it is too big for my title. I don't know. So let's keep that for a moment. I was also thinking of maybe using this typewriter. I have this other camera here that is a little smaller, and I love that we can add a little brat there and just make it fun. So you see that one's smaller, maybe it will work better. So I also love looking through the sticker book. They always have icons that are a little smaller, and look, you get tons of academic stickers that would work beautifully on school photos. So maybe I could use a smaller one here or another notebook. I tried that one, I think. I love the florals. Oh, and look at this little tabs. Those are great for school as well. And I was thinking that we could add a little border maybe down here to incorporate another element. So let's try this one for now, and let's work with a title. Okay, friends, I've decided that I will commit to this camera here. I love that it incorporates all the colors and the little florals, so I think it works really nice and ties everything together, my clusters. And I'm gonna work with this title because I really like bringing in the word honor roll and just making it like the highlight of the title. So let's start adhering. I'm gonna adhere this one flat because my title will overlap a little the camera. You see, it will come and the L here will overlap it a little and the memories will go on the bottom. I'm going to adhere that and I'm gonna adhere this cluster here. I will add a bit of journaling up there. And I'm gonna try to bring something here. Maybe this one, photos tell the story. Maybe a floral. Not quite sure of that, but I think it's too big. I also loved the Today's the Day, this little stamp. And I think I saw it on the, yeah, here. So I just love how this one looks. I love that it's chipboard and I would love to find it a little place, maybe at the top, or I'm gonna try to find a good place for that because I love what it brings. And let's start adhering things, friends. Let's start adhering the title. We have this one here. And I love that I can just press my stickers and remove the ruler. Sometimes it can sometimes a little letter can stay there, but it's just a very nice alternative for your titles. So let's adhere these foam stickers adhere really well. So just be careful whenever you're like using them. And maybe I can pop this one a little just to make it overlap the honor roll word. I like how that looks. So yeah, I'm gonna have it there for a while. And I'm gonna bring here a little brad. I love that it has that potential. The camera has that potential. I can bring another one here and just give it another texture. I also want to add staples here. I want to add that brings such an academic feel, a school theme. So yes, I'm gonna bring in my stapler and I'm gonna bring in brads so we can finish up this layout. Okay, I'm bringing in a bigger stapler. I was trying to use my Tim Holtz mini stapler, but it is too little. It doesn't cover all the staple space there. So this is gonna work great. It's gonna work better. Okay, so I will have that there. I'm gonna add some stapling, I think, here with the smaller one. So I'm gonna staple my camera there and maybe one on the top. So here, friends, I've added a Live Your Best Life sticker. It's from this sticker sheet up here and a little floral that I will pop up and adhere in the corner. And I love that I have that space to journal and tell the story as well as on these little tags here. Okay, so I also punched a hole up here and I'm bringing in this huge roll of twine that really goes well with these kind of cream color. And I want to add a little bow there just to add a different texture. And wherever I can add bows, friends, I'm gonna add them. Since I have girls and bows are all around our house, around our lives, around their hairs. She was actually wearing a black bow there. So yeah, it is a small hole, but we will create a little bow here. Of course, when you want to do it on camera, it gets hard. Okay friends, so now let's finish our layouts with the beautiful brats that you will find in this collection. And we have the perfect spots there to add some fun ones. So I can add the love. This is such a beautiful one. And that way I can bring in some of that pink to this cluster, since almost all of them has some pink. Now I can bring a teal one down here, and we can choose to use the smaller ones in the same colors as the center of our flowers. And I just love how this looks, friends. I love the beautiful memory that I have documented in this layout. I will add my journaling in these spots, and I think this layout is done. Let me know if you would change anything, if you would add anything to this, and let me know what you're using this collection for. If you're using it for a type of annual project, annual album, or if you are interested in using it as a school-themed layout. So friends, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming crafty inspiration. And thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, I will leave down below the affiliate links that won't cost you anything extra, and it will help my little channel grow. So see you the next time, friends. Happy scrapping. Until the next time, bye-bye.